Welcome back, students. Before I start our afternoon story, I want to say how great it was to be able to see so many of you in our meeting this afternoon with your parents. And it's good to see you. And some people had the chance to share things on the screen and we could all see them. And please keep in mind that I'm going to continue having meetings probably twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, and I'll send an email to your parents so they know about it, so that you'll have the chance to share something with the group and see each other on the screen, and we can all see each other and enjoy each other's company a couple of times a week. So for this afternoon, I have another fun Spanish and English book for you. It's called La Princesa and the Pea. I thought the pea was a fun connection to when we learned about a bean's life cycle. And there I see a girl on top of a big stack of mattresses. And there's like a grumpy cat at the bottom. And on the back, there's a bit of a blurb. It says, the queen has a trick up her sleeve, but El Príncipe just might have one of his own. So maybe that's the queen and the prince and the princesa? Posiblemente. Vamos a ver. Let's see. La Princesa and the Pea. Well, this is interesting. On the title page, I see two little guinea pigs. And then I see a vine. Oh, that's like a pea plant. So that must be a pea plant. And there's two little guinea pigs. La Princesa and the Pea by Susan Middleton Elya. Illustrated by Juan Martinez-Neal. Okay, and on this page I see again that young girl with flowers in her hair, and there's like a llama. Is that a llama? A llama? And I see some other kinds of animals. Wow. Let's look at this close up. And here is a glossary of a whole bunch of Spanish words that are going to be in this book. There once was a prince who wanted a wife, but not any niña would do for in his life. Okay, I see all this beautiful woven kinds of blankets or textiles, and there's some more guinea pigs, and there's a rooster, and then there's maybe some wool hanging there on the line. So it says he wants a wife, but not any niña will do. It looks like he's thinking hard. And there's those guinea pigs again. His madre was picky. She hoped for perfection. The prince was so lonely, in need of affection. Okay, so here's the prince over here, and this I think is his mom, and she's like this, like, oh, go away, all you nice young gals. There's the queen saying no, and there's all the nice young gals. But here came a maiden en route to her castle. I hope I can stay here if it's not a hassle. She winked at the prince, who fell for her fast. No matter what mom does, I'll marry this lass. Lass is a word for a young gal. So there's the prince noticing her from the balcony, and there's the llamas, and there's the gal. The prince said, come in, but his mother, La Reina, decided to test her. Would this girl be buena? Have you noticed something about the sound of this story? It's rhyming, isn't it? So, here she is. The prince is welcoming her, but the queen has an idea. Mama sneaked away to the royal jardín and found a small pea that was fit for a queen. Okay, the queen mother has found a pea in the garden. She guarded the pea pod and took to the stair. If this girl is worthy, she'll feel that it's there. She placed El Guisante in the bed for their guest. She yelled, "20 mattresses!" Lofty request. Okay, so she went upstairs to hide the pea, and then she called out, I guess for the workers, to bring 20 mattresses. 20. Wow. Lofty means high, but also kind of like a big request. A high request, a tall request, a big request. The queen settled in with her box of bombones, while lots of strong workers came in with colchones. Uno was suave, dos was pequeño, tres was muy grande, cuatro un sueño. So there she is having her bonbons, and here are all the workers bringing the mattresses. Several were pinstriped, some made of fleece, others were dotted or checkered or gris. Oh, they're talking about the patterns on all the mattresses, on all the colchones, all different mattresses. And they're stacking them up. The queen ate her treats. The bed was stacked high, and right when they finished, La Niña came by. "Here is your cama, a place you can sleep." "Thanks," said the girl. "I won't even count sheep." Counting sheep is a way some people fall asleep. To help them fall asleep, they count sheep in their imagination. Meanwhile, El Príncipe practiced I do's. He knew that this maiden was one he should choose. "I like her, Mama," he said with a lilt. "We'll see," said the queen as she fluffed up his quilt. The girl stretched her brazos and yawned with her boca. But the bed felt so lumpy, like there was a roca. The little guisante was 20 times deep. Could it be the reason the girl got no sleep? Did you guess it was going to be sleep? Well, there she is on top of all those mattresses. But something's bothering her. She trudged down to breakfast, her ojos so droopy. "And how was your slumber?" La reina was snoopy. "Great," said the girl, "if you like hard and lumpy." "Oh, pobrecita," the prince said, "you're grumpy." Their guest brightened up as she noticed the lad. "Really," she murmured, "it wasn't that bad. Oh, I think she likes him too." So there's the queen mother waiting for the news. And sure enough, the gal says, "It was a lumpy sleep." But as soon as she sees the prince, she brightens up. Not that bad. Oh, look at the queen mother's face. Wow. She does not look happy. And look, her cat looks just as mad. "Ay," thought La Reina, "how'd she detect it? Is she a real princess? I think I suspect it." She signaled her son that the girl passed the test. Drat, she had managed to stave off the rest. Oh, she's not happy that the princess felt the pea. The prince soon proposed with a golden anillo. They married that week in the royal castillo. The queen kept her promise and threw a big boda. That's a wedding, right? The bride wore a wedding gown, stylish, de moda, in style. "Acepto, acepto," they both said, "I do." And still to this day, the queen has no clue the prince had put pitchforks and stones in la cama. to help his true love pass the test of Queen Mama. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here they are getting married, but it turns out that the reason she felt a lumpiness in the bed is because the prince put in pitchforks and stones under the mattresses. The prince and his bride had hijos galore, one for each mattress, and then had no more. There they are with all there they are, cuddled up with some of their children, and there's all the rest. Okay, and there on the back is a picture of the Princesa weaving some beautiful cloth. So since I have to do something at the end of a story, I'm thinking I made a connection to the traditional fairy tale, The Princess and the Pea, but this one was different in a number of ways. I'm thinking, there were pictures that showed lots of beautiful woven textiles, and when I look at the pictures of the people and how they're dressed, I'm thinking that the setting of this story is somewhere in South America, maybe, because some of the clues, I noticed there were llamas and there were lots of guinea pigs, and I think those are animals that they have more in South America. I think I'm going to enjoy looking back at these illustrations a little more and figuring out more about this different version of La Princesa and the Pea. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I wanted to show you a fun picture someone sent me to send us off for the weekend. I love this. It says, oh, too much glare. It says, oh, there it flipped. It said, be happy. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Quick. Oh, no, it's flipping. Can I try again? Turn it up. No glare. There we go. Be happy. Oh, well, I tried. Anyway, that's a lovely picture that says be happy that really brightened my day. And I just love it when I get pictures of your writing, of your artwork. It's just great. And today I even got to hear people talk about their stuff. Some students were playing music for us in the meeting. It was just great. Anyway, I hope you have a good weekend. Be sure to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading and some writing, help your families around the house, and take good care of yourselves. I love you guys. I miss you, and I look forward to seeing you in videos next week, and also hopefully seeing some of you in our meeting on Tuesday. Bye. Oh, bump.